I've always championed Britain's retailers, but all too often, customer service in this country is terrible.
If I'm ignored in a shop when I'm there trying to spend my money, I'll just walk out.
I want to be made to feel special and that I'm of value to them. If not, I may as well buy on the internet and just have it delivered.
With the boom in online shopping, the high street has to up its game, because the way you, the customer, is treated ain't good enough.
It doesn't look right.
Well, then you don't like it or no?
Customers are never right.
In this series...
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
I'll be tackling some of the worst offenders, proving that great service is not only good for the customer, but the bottom line too.
I genuinely don't know how you get up and think that you're going to make money.
This week, I'm taking on a convenience store that's forgotten its customers even exist. By sending in my secret shoppers, I want to show them what it's really like from the other side of the cash desk.
I don't want to do it. Can you just turn this bit off, please?
But with the staff out of control...
There's no way in hell I can do this.
Can this shop ever learn how to give local customers the service they deserve?
How not to do retail.
I'm on my way to the affluent village of Burnham near Slough to visit Hallmark Foods, a family-run convenience store.
Over the last couple of years, we've seen a return to convenience culture where people want to buy their convenience food from their high street locally.
Local independent food stores are on the up, while the big four supermarkets are facing the biggest threat to their dominance in decades.
So there's an opportunity here. But you need to be brilliant to seize these opportunities, because the benchmark is so high when it comes to food retailing now.
Big discount retailers like Aldi and Lidl might be taking a slice of the pie, but smaller stores operating at the heart of the community can also thrive.
I love that way of shopping, and I think most people do. A lot of research has shown that people want that. They want local on their high street.
The Hallmark store in Burnham might be a member of NISA, a retail association which gives it some of the buying power of its bigger rivals. But it's an independent business, and for owner Keshu, times are tough.
Profits are falling. We are right at the bottom. If you can't run the business, if you can't pay the bills, then we'll have to close up and go, really. There's no other choice.
Hallmark offers its customers everything from greeting cards to luminous wool, a wide range of brushes and square sausage meat, a prospect that doesn't even appeal to the staff.
Personally, myself, I would never buy anything from it, and I never have. It's like that. I wouldn't eat that. I wouldn't eat that.
But more importantly, it's not just the staff who wouldn't shop here.
I don't enjoy going into the store. There's nothing nice about it.
Everything's mixed up and you've got to search. If you've got a couple of hours to search around, you're happy.
I like to support local business, but it's a local business that doesn't seem to be all that bothered. If they can't be bothered, then I can't be bothered.
The customer service is pretty shocking. I might as well go in fancy dress and I'll probably still be invisible, to be honest.
Owner Keshu has turned to me for help, and he has agreed to let me secretly film his store. I want to see just how these staff are really serving their customers.
She's reading the paper. She's meant to be... No, this is like something from a Harry Enfield sketch. This is... Someone set this up. Please tell me someone set this up. I'm not going into this.
I stood named your pants and everything for you.
I thought this was the customers shouting, "We've got a mad customer in." It's the sales team.
Oh, you little shit.
Oh, don't
I forgive you.
The language.
Oh,
The staff seem more interested in fooling around than helping customers.
It's really like the worst bunch of delinquents. Like a bunch of badly behaved teenagers at a youth club.
What's this, Joe? Why is he
My worry is that these are a group of people who actually don't care.
Worse still, they take constant fag breaks.
I'm going to have a quick fag.
In terms of customer service that I've seen, that's as low as you can go, I would imagine. I hate people smoking outside the business. I hate it. Oh, even the customers know that's what they're doing. What is going on here? Are they just no one managing this place?
Everyone knows that Dean's the manager. He's in here prancing about, I'm the manager, so everyone knows Dean's the manager.
Everybody say Dean! Everybody say Dean! Let me hear you say Dean!
I like having that authority and knowing that I'm in charge of the whole shop. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. That's it, home time.
The shop is open nearly 100 hours a week, and with Keshu also managing another 2 stores nearby, for much of the time, Hallmark's 15 staff are left under the supervision of 30-year-old single dad Dean.
The customers are never right. So at one time, a man threw a tub of coleslaw at me, and I don't know, I ended up throwing it back at him.
Relying on Dean to keep things shipshape is owner Keshu.
We've been here for about 24 years. This is all I've done all my life. I love doing it. I want to carry on doing this, hopefully till I retire. Dean, post office wanted. Dean and I get on very well. I mean, he treats me like his dad. He says, I left home when I was 14, and he keeps saying, I'm never going to leave you. I'm going to be with you now forever here, really.
Even though we're the wrong colour, he is like my dad, literally. You know, I think it's my dad that I never had.
Keshu's daughter Ash, who has a degree in business and economics, works in the post office.
I've never had another job. I've worked here since I was 14 on the weekends, in the tills, and then in the post office for about 4 years. Dad lives and breathes this place. It means the world to him. His shop is his life. If he didn't have the place, he'd get old really quickly. He'd have nothing to live for, I don't think.
Keshu used to own 7 stores, but is down now to just 3. And with profits continuing to fall, this could easily be the slow death of the family business. If Hallmark is going to stand any chance of surviving, it needs to become a central hub for the community.
Cute little high street. Morning. Solicitors might be needing that. It's a very nice area. And there it is. Tell you what, they are in prime position here. Prime position.
A prime location in a pretty village it might be, but from the outside, the shop front and the nicer signage make it feel like any old impersonal mini-mart. First, I want to meet the staff.
Which one are you?
I'm Dean. I'm
Hi,
the supervisor.
nice to meet you. You're the supervisor.
I'm the supervisor, that's me, yeah.
So talk to me about your job.
I obviously look after the shop floor, or try to look after the shop floor as best as I can. Mention I'm not skiving by sitting out the back.
No.
So, yeah.
Is there a lot of skiving goes on at the back?
I'm not going to say there's a lot of skiving goes on, but yeah. Obviously, that's what they do. Obviously, I'm not going to say that's wrong because everyone smokes. Because one person does it, they all do it. So.
One thing Keshu's business has got going for it is a post office.
That is a destination. That is a brilliant reason for people to walk all the way through and come to the post office.
This is Ash. Obviously, she works for the post office. This is Keshu's daughter.
You're Keshu's daughter, right.
This is her.
So this is brilliant, though, that you've got the post office, because this makes this place a destination, doesn't it?
I think so, yeah. Post office is mine. That's become my thing, and I leave the shop floor to Dad.
Do you discuss the finances with him?
No.
You did an economics degree.
Yeah.
So do you ever sit with him and go, what, you know, what's the profit, what's the losses, Dad?
I don't, because he never looks like he's in trouble. I really think that my dad is like super.
You think your dad's Superman?
I do.
That's lovely.
Superman or not, the business is failing to fly.
This is Keshu.
Hi, Keshu.
And with profits flatlining, this is a business on the brink.
If we can't make this business here successful, what would be the impact on your family?
It will hurt. I mean, we have been in this trade, it's literally all our life, really. This is all we know. And it'll just be the end of the road for us, really. There's quite a lot at stake here.
Does your wife know how bad it is as well?
Yes, she does know. The children don't know, but the wife knows, yes.
We've got to think about what we want to do with this business. Right. Don't just look at me.
Well, that's why I call you here. I'm relying on you now.
Stop it. I tell you what, if you guys aren't going to lead this, it'll fall apart the minute I leave anyway.
Yes.
I really want to help Keshu and his customers, but I think he lets his staff get away with murder. Caught ya! And on the evidence of my secret filming, they have little respect for him as a boss.
Come through.
So I'm going to confront them with what it's really like to be a customer at the Hallmark Youth Club.
All I wanna do is do it, do it, do it. Oh, do you know what? When we get to my house, you just have to wait while I get ready.
What's the shouting, please? I'm the chef.
Yeah, I know.
Bristly you are. You're like a monk.
Come over and hear that.
I'd hate whoever's must like that.
But it's Supervisor Dean's behaviour which is truly shocking.
Shagging who? Shagging who?
I know, do you know, hold on a minute, can we just... No. Can you just turn this bit off, please? Because this isn't irrelevant to anything. This is my business and I don't want it put onto the...
But then it's in the shop.
Yeah, but that wasn't my fault that they come to the shop.
I really think I give a shit about that. I think I do.
Thing is, you're on the shop floor.
No, which I understand that, and I truly understand it, but it should never have been shown here, basically. So, yeah. But you know what?
It's still being shown and everyone's still laughing,
Yeah.
so no one sees anything wrong with it anyway.
No, it's not about seeing anything wrong with it.
And I'm getting really angry inside,
Yeah.
and everyone around me is laughing because everyone thinks it's funny.
Yeah.
And it's not funny.
No, that's true. That is true.
If I heard someone talking like that in the supermarket, I'd leave.
Yeah, no, and that's true. That is true.
Keshu may see Dean as a son, but it appears the feeling isn't always mutual.
Keshu's a cheeky bitch, you know that?
What? You don't know.
Oh, really? Was that man's not allowed to be 25 minutes late?
Quite frankly, calling your boss a cheeky bitch is not respectful. And what do you think customers think when they come in and see this? You are letting yourselves down, and you're letting Keshu down.
Looking at Dad's face, that's what really got to me, I think. Seeing him like that, being really upset. Everyone else thought it was funny. So it just seems like, well, I just don't see how anything's going to change. It's just going to stay the same.
So what Dean's saying to me, and then behind my back, is completely different language, isn't it? He's supposed to be on my side rather than on the other side, isn't the way he talk.
It's my first day at Hallmark Foods, a convenience store in Burnham Village near Slough, where the customers are crying out for better service, and I'm here to help. I sent in an army of secret shoppers whose undercover filming revealed a store in chaos. They discovered that the staff aren't just ignoring the customers, but are even at risk of poisoning them too. I need to confront owner Keshu with the stark reality in the hope that it will jolt him into taking control.
That's everything. February 2014, and we are on August the 3rd today. That is really bad.
This is worrying.
Yes.
That went off yesterday, and that's used by not best before.
This is fresh yogurts, dairy, out of date.
It's got animal in it.
You are in a real situation here.
I don't like buying meat out of me because it looks a funny colour, look.
But that's the way it is.
It looks a funny colour, it looks green, isn't it?
Finding your outdated.
No one out there is taking responsibility.
No, that's true.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
My secret shoppers were even able to buy out-of-date chicken and prawn cocktail 4 days past its use-by date.
You could be closed down.
Yeah, I know that, yeah.
This is illegal.
So that's the reason, is I deliberately have 2 staff. So if one misses,
It
the
ain't
other one...
happening.
It's not happening, yes.
It ain't happening.
Yeah.
I think we should close down this business now until those products are out of this store.
Yeah. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Let's get going. I want you to be strong.
Yeah.
Not emotional.
Okay.
Right, we'll find it.
There's so much stuff out of date.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go around and we're going to pull out everything that's out of the shop. We don't want any rubbish stock at all on the shop floor.
Oh, yeah.
And
What we're doing with the shop, though, we're closing it. We're closing the shop.
Yeah, but if we close it, then obviously we're going to lose money. That's the whole point of it, making money. We can't afford to actually close it. And
Dean, do you know how much money you're going to lose if you get closed down by having stuff that is so past their sell-by date? This should never have been on the shelf.
No, it should never have been on the shelf, which is obviously this is why the staff should know their jobs and what they should do with their jobs.
You're the supervisor.
Yeah, fair enough. So when are we closing then? We're going to close now?
Yeah, how much? What's the time now? Let's get it closed now.
Yeah?
Let's be as
So
quick
the
on
front.
every
Let's
member.
close the front door.
So we're actually going to kick all the customers
Yeah,
out,
just the front door, yeah. You just,
There's a few...
It's a drastic step,
We're just closing for a while.
but I want to keep Keshu's customers and his business safe.
Can we speed it up, guys? Seriously. As fast as you can.
Constantly I hear about the out-of-date food, the rotten food, but it just seems like, why is it not being addressed? Nobody wants to take blame for it.
You've done all this one, Dean.
All that end's done, this end's done. Just going down this one now.
So the 25th of July, Dean.
Pardon me?
25th of
No,
July.
they're new. That's when they were made. That's when they were made.
If you look at a lot of stuff in the shop, i.e. alcohol and a few other things, you'll find it's got 2 dates on it. Now, one of the dates is born by, and the other date is used by.
This one is on the 16th of August, and today's 11th, so that
It's a
hasn't
couple
been
of days.
made yet.
No.
Kashu, if I go by your analysis, that is the date's date, but when it comes to this one, it's not the date.
Well, they're the dates that come on them. Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
Dean seems to have an answer for everything.
The dates will be different on the packaging.
Sorry, I'm lost.
Oh, you're not as lost as I am.
Yeah.
But they have just come in.
So this is
They have
going.
just come in.
But at least Keshu knows what out of date means.
Lord of the Manor. I'm questioning him and he doesn't like it.
The staff have stripped the shelves of every single out-of-date product they can find, and the result is horrifying.
Let's see what they got.
7 trolleys of dangerously old and gone-off food. A loss of £700 to Keshu, and food that's simply unacceptable to sell to customers.
Shockingly, we've got baby food, months out of date.
I'm sorry for like the way it's come out. I don't know about everyone else, but I'm sorry, so...
It's all right apologising, but it's not the apology we need. And as much as the fingers might get pointed at me or whatever, we're all here to work together. And I am a good manager. I can be a good manager. I've just got to get these lot to start believing in me as well. And this is the problem, is they don't believe in me.
To have any chance of turning Hallmark into a store where the locals want to shop, the first thing I have to do is fix Supervisor Dean. If he can't start seeing things from the customer's point of view, there's no hope for the team.
Dean has this huge energy, but currently it's been focused in the wrong way, and I think that's really pulling the whole service down of that business.
I've got to work on Dean. What do his staff think of him?
There just seemed to be a lawless state on that shop floor. It seemed to me that everybody just did what they want. It was a laugh. I mean, is there a respect? Do you respect Dean?
Yeah.
We do respect Dean, but we respect Dean as a friend. That's the problem. We don't respect Dean as a manager.
I don't think he behaves as he should sometimes at work. He's behaving like he would out with his mates.
What would need to change?
He needs to be a bit more stern. He needs to just tell us to stop being silly and sort it out.
You believe if he was given guidance and leadership qualities, you would respect him then?
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's clear the staff want a leader and not a mate. But to see if Dean can lead them from the front, we've come to L'Atelier de Joël Robuchon, a top London restaurant who have agreed to show the team just how staff and management work together to provide a first-class customer experience.
So just write down which sensation the dish gives you and everything.
So, he's maitre d'. This is his team. Inspiring them. And listening to his every word.
Yeah, they are.
But there's pure passion in his leadership.
The way they all have.
You can do that.
And I can, and I mean it. Yeah.
How is going to change the feeling you have?
Today, Dean and his team will be running the lunch service.
Oh, looking good, Dean. Look amazing. Fantastic. You look great. How does that make you feel? Look, you know, dressed like that.
A lot more professional.
Yeah, it instantly does, doesn't it?
Because if you go in a place that they treat you like a queen, you'll go back.
Yeah.
If you go there and the food is the best in the world, but they treat you really badly, you're probably not coming back. even if
Absolutely
the food
true.
is
It's
good.
absolutely true. It's the same in anything. You're right. So, just to talk about structure, discipline, restaurant manager, think Kishu. Maitre d', think Dean. Waiting staff, think you as the sales team. It's the same thing.
The supervisor will have to lead them all, teach them all, which will be your position then. If you don't lead by example, your team will never follow.
That happens anyway, doesn't it?
It does. It happens a lot.
You do.
No,
Not necessarily all the right things.
We can't put it down to the fact that it's everything I do because everybody has their own minds.
Do your staff ever pop out for a fag break?
No.
No. The man says no.
This is going to be your menu that our executive chef, Xavier Boyer, will propose today.
Tell him the chef's name again.
Xavier Boyer.
Just think of Sauvignon Blanc.
Have a go at reading the menu in French. Go and have a go.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
Teresa, tell me what's on the menu. Give me.
You've got le melon, which is short crust tart, coriander and parma ham.
I actually think I'm going to find this really difficult because I can't even pronounce. I'm going to try it. I'll try it.
So am I taking the list and writing down everything I get?
No, that's Dean.
Oh, OK.
The whole team's nervous, but Dean seems even more jumpy than usual.
Seat number 1 is taking dorade or cibrim. You write cibrim. Try to imagine to be the guest.
Right, I'll have what is it? Where are we? So I don't understand any of them.
Right, it's English, yeah?
Right, where are we going?
Second one is English. Gazpacho.
Yeah, disgusting.
Gazpacho.
How do you say it in French?
Gazpacho. It's a Spanish. Done.
Oh
Gazpacho.
my God, there's no way in hell I can do this.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will.
Yeah, sommelier. That's the person who takes one. Listen, you ready? What's happened to your tie?
So my problem is
You haven't got a problem, I'm telling you.
I can't write, and that's my problem. No, this is why I can't do it. I can't. Huh?
You can't write?
No. I never went to school.
At all? How come?
I just didn't. I think this is just making it all now, because now it's like that thing like...
OK, I'll be behind you. OK, I'll be behind you. All right? And we'll talk about this separately, because actually, Dean, this is...
I'm starting to cry now.
No, don't, because this is the
what...
thing that's holding you back. And you've got to come clean on that, and I am going to personally make sure that you are taught to write, because you are stopping yourself growing. Does Cashew know?
Yeah, he knows.
Does any of them know? Can you read?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bits.
Bits, OK.
I've never actually come out and done things in front of people. I've always done it on the side or at the back. And it's what gets me worked up.
You can do it, you can do it,
I'm
you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Right, let's go.
Okay, guys. Position, please.
He's winged it. He's winged it for years.
Squid, madam. Yes, squid. Beef.
Beef. Yes,
lamb.
You imagine every part of your day where you have to read or you have to write.
51.
I feel actually a respect for the guy.
Right, I'm ready.
Kishu knows. Kishu's protected him. And so therefore he doesn't want to go outside that world.
Do not enjoy your job.
Good afternoon, madam. Good afternoon, sir. Just two of you, yeah?
Yes. I never thought I'd feel protected towards Dean. I thought it'd be the last I'd feel protected. I thought I'd be booting his backside down the road.
Thank you.
But I do.
Can you just write this down for me, quickly?
What one's
I'm getting confused now.
What did you ask for?
She wants the tiger... Yeah, the tiger prawns. I left home when I was young, and I got kicked out of school when I was young, so I've done things on my own, and I've learnt it my own way. And when I get put in predicaments like this, that's when I start getting scared. Are we ready to order?
Can I have l'œuf de cour?
The l'œuf de cour.
Is there anything you'd recommend?
Anything I would recommend, or from what sounds nice from what everyone's saying, is the spit roast. Thank you.
Dean's taking the bull by the horns. But there's one area where he's a little too hands-on. Dean, can I just tell you, you sometimes walk along grabbing your nuts.
No, I'm
Yes, you do. You go like, do you look free bread?
No, I don't.
Grabbing the old balls.
Do you know what? I think it's my protection thing. I think it calms me down. I don't know. It's my
Yeah,
nerves.
I know, but like stand in front of someone's table with your
No, I
hands on
don't
your
do it in
nuts.
front of them. I wait until I go over this way, then I grab it and then I walk back. Fahima, bread for your table, please.
As service continues,
You all right?
Yeah.
Dean's finally showing signs of leadership.
You sure?
Yeah, yeah.
Trees, when you get a minute, some water on the next table, please.
How do you think Dean's done?
It surprised me.
Yeah, surprised, yeah. Yeah.
He was ready to run again, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was ready to run off, yeah.
But he's done it. He's
Yeah,
done
no,
it,
he
and
has
now
done it.
he's all cock of the walk now.
I was genuinely humbled by what Dean told me in the restaurant, and it's made me determined to help him progress as a manager.
Now, you're writing. There's an adult course. Would you be prepared to go on one?
Yeah.
We'll cover it for you.
Definitely, without a doubt.
Good lad.
Thank you anyway.
No, my pleasure, my pleasure.
For the last God knows how many years, I've learned to deal with the way I am now, and this is the whole point of me being this big bubble and excitement, and that is me. It's my way of hiding things. It's my way of getting through things. So I'm over the moon, I really am, and I'm looking forward to it. So fingers crossed I might get some GCSEs.
It's the start of a long journey for Dean, but at least he's on the right track. Now I need to turn my attention to Keshu's shop. Hallmark Foods might sell itself as a convenience store, but for its customers, I don't know what's convenient about the products on sale. From tapes for 80s camcorders, to thermal socks, and solar-powered hula dancers.
Why is that all empty there?
This is an aisle we tried experimenting. Asian stuff only and Polish stuff.
What percentage of the people that live around here are Polish?
Very few.
Rather than thinking of what his customers really need, Keshu crams his shelves full of each and every brand he can get his hands on.
Nescafe, Red Mountain, Percol, Nescafe Fine Blend. Then I get Maxwell House.
Including 75 types of washing powder, 74 types of coffee, and 48 types of tea.
Tetley blend at both, Tetley decaf, Yorkshire tea, Yorkshire Gold.
With so much stock to keep track of, it's no wonder products are going out of date.
Chamomile, cranberry, chamomile and honey, Scottish blend. Oh, especially blended for Scottish water in Slough.
No one needs this much choice. Great service in convenience retailing means focusing your selection to give customers what they need. And Keshu needs to learn that from the big boys.
So I went into Tesco's, there are 4 tea brands, that's it. When was the last time you were in Tesco's down the road?
Never.
A shocking Keshu.
Well, no, do you know what it is? It
No,
might be,
shut up.
No, it might be no, it might be shocking. His loyalty, therefore, going into Tesco's to look to see they've got 4 tea bags of one or 3 coffees of the other. It's just...
Dean, stop it. The marketplace has changed radically in the last 2 years, let alone the last 5 years or 10 years. And not to know what they're doing is shocking.
If Keshu's going to compete, he needs to completely overhaul what's on his shelves.
Look at what your bestsellers are, and what I want you to look at is what can we offer here that is unique to us as a convenience store.
Videos come to mind. I don't know, I mean, I was always told that videos is a dying thing now. People can watch it online and things like that. No.
Think about it.
Keshu's clearly a little behind the times. If I'm going to stop his business going the way of Blockbuster, someone who understands the needs of today's customer has to be in the driving seat. And I think Keshu's daughter Ash, currently stuck behind the post office counter, could be the answer.
I'm not sure that in terms of understanding what the next generation want from a local convenience store, he's going to be able to drive that, and I do think he'll need your input.
I'd love to do the shop. I'd love it. When I used to think before I got married, I thought I'd love to run the shop with my dad. That'd be mine and Dad's thing. Because we used to talk about that in the old days. I think I'd love it. I think I'd love to be out there because I feel a bit trapped in here. When it's quiet, the first thing I do is go out there and say, oh, is there anything to do out here? but I don't think this place could run as well as it does without me.
Now, how about Ash coming out and helping Dad sort it out? Because, you know, this is a business that, if it doesn't grow and it doesn't develop, it might not be there. Have you ever thought of that?
That would kill me.
Would it?
Yeah.
Ash is obviously a bright spark who I think needs to know the real home truth of the business. Are you going to keep hiding behind there? She's my only hope, otherwise there won't be a shop.
I thought I'd come to Burnham Village to put Keshu's failing convenience store back into the heart of the community and sort out his problem staff. But I stumbled across a big problem for Team Supervisor Dean. Like 1.5 million other adults in the UK, he can barely read or write. I've set him up with a personal tutor who specialises in adult literacy.
What happened in school?
They was in class, they'd be asking questions, then they'd come to me, and obviously before I knew they were coming to me, I'd start an argument or I'd throw a chair on the floor to be sent out. I'd love to be able to sit there and read a whole book with my kids, because obviously my kids don't know. I've just always palmed it off with, Daddy's busy, Daddy's busy, Daddy's busy, or go and ask Mummy, you know, and I've never been able to sit there and actually do it with them.
Well, this would be great then. And what I'd like you to do before we meet again is to bring ideas from how I'd be able to help you in the workplace.
Thank you very much. I'm really pleased, I really am.
For Dean, learning to read and write would genuinely change his life, both at home and at work.
Morning.
I want to know how Dean's getting on with his lessons. But before I make it past the first aisle, there's something unforgivable on the shelves.
That was actually used by yesterday. Used by yesterday. And still on here. Reduced for quick set meat. Do you know what? I actually don't even know I've got the energy to go back on this again. It just depresses the hell out of me. I thought I'd really moved on with them. I feel quite upset about this, that, you know, just crap. Dean, don't run me over with that.
I'm running you over.
Well, I've just found chicken and gravy pies that were past their sell-by date, used-by date yesterday, still on the shop floor.
The Sobbers office not done their job properly then, have they?
Yeah, but you're the supervisor.
Joe!
What is it?
Joe, come here a minute.
Used by on the 25th. It's the 26th today.
But I haven't really clocked on now.
I want you to go through that again, please. Please. And the bananas.
And the bananas.
And the fruit and veg.
And the fruit and veg.
I'm telling you now, I'm telling you both now, honestly, if I see that again, I'll stop any future stuff, because I can't get anywhere with you. I can't.
No, it's fair enough. It's fair enough.
If they can't even keep the shelves clear of out-of-date produce, anything I try to do will be pointless. And the customers of Burnham will never get the convenience store they deserve. Keshu's independent shop might be family-owned and run, but from the street outside, potential customers have no idea. I'm taking the staff to East London.
Family outing.
To visit Eat 17 at Spa.
OK, so, come in.
Like Hallmark, with Nicer, the owners of this store are part of a larger retail association, giving them some of the buying power of the big boys while still wearing their independence proudly on their sleeves.
James, Dan, Keshu.
Their shop reflects the change in consumer habits as more of us are shunning the big weekly supermarket trip and buying our food little, often and locally. Here, side by side with the value items, premium products are being offered, and everything is designed for convenience, from refillable wine barrels to a grab-and-go burger bar. Every product is stocked with the customer in mind.
What do you think, guys?
Oh, wow, flowers.
Yeah.
We sell flowers, but look at our flowers in comparison to their dead flowers.
I want Keshu to offer something different to his local customers, but his idea of modern convenience is predictably out of date.
And I can see even the vegetables, I can see
What?
some posh stuff there.
What, like?
Even grapefruit we don't sell there. We don't
A
sell...
posh thing is a grapefruit.
We can't sell one grapefruit there. We bought
Have you lost the plot with me?
don't sell it.
Do you know what? You're not going to be the benchmark. Okay, stand at the back. Would you buy a grapefruit, Lorraine? Have you ever seen a grapefruit?
Yes, of course.
This is what he's just done for years, and he can't understand that the whole market has shifted.
I look at this and think, this is what I eat, and I eat that, and I eat that.
She gets it. And that's the thing.
I want to speak to Keshu to see if he can be persuaded to let daughter Ash take a bigger role in the family business.
I think you need a new vision for that business and a new energy.
We just have to look for somebody else to do it. Ash is in the post office. If we have to take her out, we'll take her out. She's probably give us ideas, but I can't see her running the business. It's not that easy, not that straightforward.
But I think she's sitting under your nose.
Yeah.
She is your daughter.
Yes, yeah.
I think you have to let her make those decisions on the product mix. It's great, fresh, convenient, good stuff that people want to come to you for, so that you become a destination.
We have been doing it the same way for the last 30 years, and we just been going along the same route, really. Now is the time probably to branch out and try something different.
But I actually think he's doing things like this.
That's the future. Then getting really excited, and that's the only way that Hallmark will move on, is with the next generation.
I think under Ash, Hallmark can play more to its strengths as a family business. But to really serve local customers, this tired and outdated shop needs to both celebrate its independence and deliver great convenience retailing. Today, I'm pitching the team some new designs in the hope they'll buy in. It's a big occasion, and Keshu's brother and business partner, Hamir, has come along to hear my ideas.
This is a concept I really believe in, which is really, I think, understanding what people want from their convenience store. Now, in order to do that, I think we need to think about not only what the product offer is, which we've talked about, but also the way the store looks. So, this is what you currently have.
First impressions count, and the entrance to Hallmark is a confusing mess of products.
You see the difference in what we're trying to talk about here? Opening up that entrance, OK? A market feel.
I do like the look of that, because it's got that village, farmy type feel to it.
There's also a deli bar selling lunches on demand.
So creating your little fresh area where you can sell salads and fresh sandwiches. What do you think, Kesh?
Looks interesting so far, yes.
With people losing trust in the big supermarkets, being a family-owned store is their biggest strength, but you'd never know it from the signage outside. I want the locals to love their village shop.
We want to change the name of the shop to the Burnham Village Store, which I think instantly sounds like we understand our local market. We are your local village store.
But to put my plans in place, Keshu and Hamir will have to dig deep.
The cost to you will be about 15,000.
With the window graphics and things like that, some of it, we may be able to do it ourselves a lot cheaper. I don't know where we... Things like even the glazes, you know, glasses. I've got a friend who's glazing. He can put the glasses for us, Mary. So it costs us half the money.
I'm telling Ronnie.
What do you think about it? Hamir is the one we got to convince most, isn't it?
What I can't really understand is changing the name itself doesn't change the store.
Although Hallmark is an independent retailer, as a member of the NICER group, the business receives financial benefits for displaying the NICER brand. Pulling down the sign could mean losing thousands of pounds.
You've got to believe that this new concept will bring you more money in the long term than sticking with what you're doing.
We're not we are changing.
We need to modernise, don't we?
Yeah. The customers always told us they want better fruit and veg, they want better fridges.
And we didn't do it.
A better look at the shop.
That we are committed and we're going to do
here we are to change things around.
I don't think that name makes much difference.
So let's just do it. Yeah?
No. It makes difference financially to us. It probably doesn't make difference to you, but
but then
financially,
if you put it there and you put it there,
it still makes difference financially to us.
I've always wanted to speak up for so many years, but it just seems like there's too many people in the way. I think Dad's willing to go ahead. I'm really excited. Dean's really excited. I think the little barrier may be Hamir, my uncle.
You have to maintain. Yeah. That's the issue.
He's hard to please anyway, so I don't know if we can convince him. We should take advantage of it. I think it's a really good idea.
There's been tense times in Burnham since I revealed my ideas for transforming Hallmark Foods into a local convenience store that's proud to be independent.
I didn't sleep last night thinking about the whole thing, really, where we want to go, where we want to take it, really.
Putting my plans in place would cost Keshu and his brother money and mean losing the financial benefits of displaying the nicer brand.
They've worked through loads of designs and numbers and figures. I've been saying to Dad constantly while they've been seeing the pros and cons of all this, that this is just a pro, there is no con.
But Keshu has finally managed to convince his brother Hamir of the long-term potential gains. And with help from my team, they've agreed to take the plunge.
We have now decided to go ahead with Mary's plans. We were not sure in the beginning, but now we're going to try something different.
I'm hoping that Keshu has really followed through the vision completely. I'm going to walk it. I'm excited to see it. I just hope it's not a halfway house. How much cuter does this look?
Keshu's gone with my plans and changed the shop name from Hallmark Foods into Burnham Village Store.
Look at this joyful little, lovely and local independent family-run store. Just gorgeous.
And with the nicer branding gone, the new sign and frontage proudly tells residents it's a real hub of their local community. When I first arrived, the shelves here were full of out-of-date, rotten food, but now there's a fresh deli and sandwich counter providing lunch for busy locals. There's real pride in the new displays and delicious ranges of ready meals. Ash has got stuck into her new role as product manager, in charge of stocking items that give customers choice with premium products alongside value offerings.
You're out on the shop floor now.
I love it.
What are those? What you have
My
to get?
sandwich ideas, and then my lists, my invoices. Gosh.
Do you feel it in your heart? Do you love this?
Yeah, I've loved it. And Dad's left me all to it. He said, whatever you think will sell, you go and get that. No constraints, just get what you want, and that's it. And I never thought that day would ever come.
He's really genuinely done that.
Yeah, they both have, even my uncle as well. They've given so much trust in me, so much faith in me.
Keshu's had the post office redesigned, and it's now open an extra 37 hours a week, offering real convenience services to his customers.
He's just come back from his break, fake break.
I haven't, I've been changing my...
He doesn't smell a bag. I know he doesn't.
I'm keen to find out if Dean's making progress with his tutor.
How's your lessons gone, Dean?
Do you know, I've absolutely loved it. It's been hard, obviously. I've not told anybody the way things are in life. I've just got on with it and done it. And I'm going to carry it on until I pass my exams.
Do you know what, Dean? I never thought I'd see the day where I just want to kiss you.
Oh, well, I don't
Just a
mind. Do
little
it.
bit.
Oh, yes, please.
Do that to my babies. There we are, Dean.
I've done it all myself. Thank you. Thank you.
Bless you.
Yes, thank you. It's done.
I'm putting it up. This is one of the proudest things that I've ever had to do, Rita. Don't let me cry. Get off the city soul. Oh, I don't know how to put it. You just have, when you bring up kids, everybody should have a right to be able to do this. And must have meant the world to him, and just hopefully it will free him and just grow him, because underneath this remarkable young man who, despite all this, has got where he has. Just making sure.
Before the store opens, I want to check the dates on the food just one last time.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wet. 3 days out of date. Keshu, quickly! Do you know what? I feel like throwing this down your freshly laundered shirt.
I mean, we have been...
Yeah.
I know.
Do you know, right, words fail me. Don't want to know. Just deal with it later. Get it off the floor and let's go.
Maria done it as well.
I thought it was nearly there.
We are there, sorry. We just found. We have been through it all.
I know.
We chucked everything away. It's just, I don't know, that's... Because I've been moving things around and...
I'll be moving you around soon. Right, let's get this open.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so Dean, Ash and Keshu.
They're all waiting to come in. We've got to rush now, get them all in. Wow.
I love the new store. I particularly love the village feel. The staff are happy to be working there.
Everything looks fresh. There's a few extra changes in there, a few surprises.
Customer service has improved immensely, 10 out of 10. It was so helpful. They all got smiley faces. I walked in the store and he said, welcome to the new store.
This is a store that belongs to the village. I think it's a very good change.
The locals might be loving the service in-store, but these days it's essential for businesses to serve customers online too.
You can download that and you'll see all our promotions and what we're doing every day.
So we've added a cutting-edge app offering Keshu's customers special discounts and, for ultimate convenience, the ability to order items for near immediate delivery. And it isn't long before the first delivery order is in.
Oh, what are we going to do?
But the team isn't quite as prepared as I'd hoped.
Keshu, someone's ordered.
We've got our first order.
Huh?
So we need to get someone to do the shopping. We need to get someone to bag it up.
Where's Joe?
Oh my God.
What's the matter with you?
Joe.
Take care, Joe. Oh, flipping hell, car coming down the road.
Joe only needed to cycle up the road to make his delivery, but he seems to have got lost on the way.
Joe. Oh, I can't bear it if he's under a car somewhere.
In there. You want
Joe, you can't
in
keep
there.
going past. It's in there. Don't knock anyone over. We should get it off the pavement. Dee! Is it there? I think maybe we need to streamline this a little bit more, don't you?
He'll get there eventually. Bless him.
I'm loving the shop. It's brilliant. An extraordinary change. Beyond my wildest dreams. From probably the most shocking customer service I have actually seen to a business that's full of joy and wanting to be brilliant. Extraordinary.
Since our grand opening with Mary, another big, large Tesco superstores opened nearby. This has had a little bit of effect on our trade, but Mary has helped us compete with them. We are maintaining, we're fighting back, and we're happy with what we've done so far.
Next week, I'm taking on my biggest ever shop.
We're £516,000 in the red.
A department store where the customer service has departed.
Just no one around.
And some of the stock has been there longer than the staff.